So yeah, you're gonna have to see the Grand Prismatic spring 100. Probably you're gonna have to see it during the day, and you're just gonna have to brave the crowd because you kind of can't see it right now. Which kind of sucks, but it's just cold weather. I mean, if you come probably around at 9 o'clock, it is probably will dissipate a little bit better, so you can see it because you're not up close to see the coloring of it. So this is the downside of coming early and trying to beat the crowd, is you can't, you know, it's cold out here, but the thing is here for a Grand Prismatic, it's too much steam coming up. It's too much of it. You can't see the colors from this far away. So you're going to have to fight your way in the parking lot like it's Hunger Games and like lose your patience, because the parking lot is not big. Prismatic parking lot is very small. So you're going to be parking like probably out here, and then you have to walk it all the way to here. And there's parking actually a little bit further up this way too, and you're going to have to, it's not that far up, but you're going to have to park it outside of right there, and you're going to have to walk it. So right here, because Grand Prismatic parking is like extremely small, unlike Old Faithful, who has like a whole parking lot, you know, they can house it all. But Grand Prismatic, nah. Okay, I'm at Fairy Falls Trailhead, and the distance is 0.8 miles to the Grand Prismatic Overlook. So I don't think, I'm still not there. I'm still not at Grand Prismatic, but whatever. I'm just gonna keep going. Follow the people, follow the crowd at this point. But I do got my bear spray. I did put on some insect repellent. I don't know if that's going to do anything. And I'm actually eating something right now because I'm hungry. But let's just keep on going. Okay, I just walked right past this and it says Grand Prismatic Spring Overlook and Fairy Falls Trail. I kept on going, ain't no? Okay. Oh, awesome. Elevation. I'm loving it. My legs are gonna be trashed by the night, but that's okay. Alright. You can see it through here. But I think there's no path for where we were going to get there, so you got to keep driving down to get to that parking lot over there, and then we'll get there. Let's keep going up. Keep going up. All right, made it to the top. I have zero idea what that trail does down there, but curious as always. Here we are. Thank goodness this wasn't that long of a hike. But it will show me where I need to go. Much better. Oh, this is awesome. Look at that. Alright, let's descend back down, and I will see wait, but I am going to go down towards the bottom. I'm going to keep driving up and get to Grand Prismatic. I gotta get there. Yeah, I'm not going that way. Before I do another trail and I don't know where that goes. It probably goes to Fairy Falls. That's where it probably goes, but I don't know if I want to play that game, so I'm gonna keep going. Okay, so in the video, you did see the good, the bad, and the ugly of visiting Grand Prismatic Spring. Now, I'm going to tell you this right now. If you notice in the shots, at the beginning, it was a clear day of going to Yellowstone. And then, if you notice in the second part of it, it was not, because that's a different day. Because the first day was a clear day, because there was a lot of haze happening in the park. That seems to be happening a lot of times when you do come in the summertime, because there's a lot of forest fires happening, and it does travel, the smoke does travel from 2 to 3 to 4 states. That's just the way it is on the West Coast. You're going to be dealing with the fires, and that's the drawback of going in the summertime, is that you may get a lot of the haze, as you see in like a lot of my videos going to Yellowstone National Park, coming in the summertime. So if you notice the first day, the first video part of that, the beginning of it, I did the Grand Prismatic observation. You should do that first. I always recommend doing that first to see the top part of that, because that's the best time to see Grand Prismatic is from the observation point from Fairy Falls, which is pretty much a little bit further down from Grand Prismatic. They're not really next to each other, so you're gonna have to walk it up. It's kind of handicap accessible type of sort of way, but not really. I mean, the walk kind of getting up there, sort of, but not really. But you can walk it. It's not bad. It's really not bad. But if you notice in the first video, it was clear day. Now in the second time I did go Grand Prismatic, because I just got so frustrated of going on that day because there was no parking. I was just getting frustrated. So I just said I'll come back the next day. And when I did, now in the next footage, you see a whole bunch of haze now. So I kind of missed the opportunity of seeing the Grand Prismatic. with the less haze in the sky. So that's the drawback of day to day with Yellowstone, is that one day it can be clear and then the next day it can be nothing but haze, and that haze can stick around for a couple of days. So you're going to be missing, you can miss your shot if you don't brave the crowd. I'm just telling you like it is. And also in the video, as you can see right now, if you come in the morning, you can't see anything. You can't see. And this is the one part of Yellowstone I've noticed, that the steam is, you can't see anything coming out in the morning. The steam kind of blocks out a lot of seeing the geysers and the springs and all that stuff. So that's the drawback of coming in the morning to see Grand Prismatic Spring. So that's this is the one time where I would say you would have to wait in the middle of the day to see Grand Prismatic Spring, to see the less of the steam coming up from it, and to get the shots that you want, and to enjoy it. Because like I said, one day you can be haze and can ruin everything of the blue sky and trying to look at the spring, and then the next day it can be nice. So that is the good, the bad, and the ugly of visiting Grand Prismatic Spring. Thank you guys for watching. Please keep subscribing to Coast Guy Adventures as I bring you guys more footage from my journey from Yellowstone National Park. Also follow me on Instagram and also follow me on Facebook. I do post up a lot of information about the national parks, such as road closures and reservations of campgrounds. And you should be making those reservations like yesterday if you want to get those and enjoy the parks going forward pretty much until the future. That there are a lot of these campgrounds are being reservations only, and you want to stay on top of that information of when those dates do drop. And I do try to post them on my Facebook as much as possible. So follow me on Facebook, follow me on Instagram. I will see you guys later.